Here is the kickoff to start this game at the 22-yard line to the 32-yard line. The run back for Hoboken, and there they will set up shop, 1st and 10. The run back by co-captain Junior Milne, one of the defensive leaders on this Hoboken team. Now let's introduce who is in the backfield. Number 11 is Vinnie Johnson, as we said, for Hoboken. In the backfield, you'll see 10, Manny Reyes, Jeff Jackson, lead Lions, some good running backs. Receivers are excellent. Ishmael Cotto, along with Mario Matisic. And we should see some fireworks here from Vince Johnson, who has some impressive stats. The first carry is 22. Jeff Jackson, a senior, picks up a couple of yards. Johnson, by the way, threw 3 touchdown passes for 174 yards in the last game of the season against Memorial of West New York. His stats for the year, 776 yards passing, 12 touchdowns, intercepted 8 times. The offensive line, or the defense rather, for Pascack Hills, and we'll introduce them as we go along. Here we have a 2nd and 7, just underway at the 35. Number 10 on the carry. Number 10 is Manny Reyes, a junior running back, 450 yards this year, tackled by the defensive end Jim Gravalis, number 50.
And Hoboken, Dick, has come out running. We expect them to pass a lot today. They've run 2 plays and now have a 3rd down and 6, and we can look for that play action pass by number 11, Vinnie Johnson. And again, if everyone is covered, he can run with the ball.
3rd and 7 for Vinnie Johnson, a good runner, and he's going to run it here up across the 40 to the 43-yard line, and he is very close to the 1st down. Very close. Looks to be a little shy. Paul Gravalis and Carl Edelman on the stop for Pascack Hills.
The move by number 11, Vinnie Johnson, that time, Dick. He came out and actually saw the open right away, tucked the ball away, ran, and as you said, just a little bit short of that 1st down.
Punting will be Mario Matisic, number 84, averaging 32 yards a punt. And he'll be going deep to 43, Tony Durkin, and number 40, Frank Stranza. Here's Matisic punting from his 35-yard line. Very, very high punt. Good hang time. Fair catch by Frank Stranza at his 21, 22-yard line. So Hoboken gives up the ball. And now with the ball for the first time, the Cowboys of Pascack Hills. And in that backfield, they'll have their quarterback, number 11, Brian Moore. And the running backs, 42, John Musco, 44, Dave Amore, 43, Tony Durkin, who is one of the leading backs with 110 points this year. Up on that front line, the center, Jim Gravalis, the guards, Terry Butler, Randy Smolinek, the tackles, Jim Dupuis, 72, Russ Schenkman, and the receivers, John Guttermuth and Brian Scott. Up the middle, number 44, Dave Amore, who had 184 yards on 22 carries in his last game against Pascack Valley, tackled by Jeff Jackson.
I think number 44, Dave Amore, has had an excellent game against Pascack Valley at Thanksgiving Day, and also the last 3 games he's been exceptional for Pascack Hills.
And you see some of the defensive people in that Hoboken defensive unit. 2nd and 8 for the Cowboys. Again, cracking that middle, Dave Amore, a senior, 5'9", 198, 12 touchdowns this year. Stopped that time by Anthony Mickle, the linebacker for the Hoboken defense. 3rd and 3.
And you know, number 44, Dave Amore, has 12 touchdowns, but he has scored 6 touchdowns in the last 3 games. He's been coming along very strong. They've gotten a few of their offensive linemen back that were hurt at the beginning of the year. This has been the difference inside running for Pascack Hills.
Morgan quarterbacking. This time, the ball is carried by John Musco, a senior running back. And he looks to be short of the 1st down. Lorenzo Vargas, the middle guard on the stop, a yard shy. So it's punting time for the Cowboys and Tony Durkin. He'll be going deep to Lee Lyons, number 20.
And Hoboken should have good field position, Dick, now, because they'll be punting. The punter will be back to about his 15-yard line. They should get the ball somewhere around the 45 or 50.
There's Durkin, and it's a good punt. And it drives back to the 25. Lee Lyons at the 20. 25, it comes up close to the 40-yard line. Good run back by Lee Lyons, number 20, but a fine punt by Tony Durkin, 44-yard punt. Second time now, second series coming up for the Red Wings. First and 10 at their 39.
You know, Dick, both teams are playing a little cautious. First time at Giant Stadium, the championship game, they seem to be playing a little bit cautious here in the early part of the game.
Vinnie Johnson, the running back, or the quarterback rather, and he rolls to the far side, and he's trying to rifle it out there to number 22, Chuck Jackson. He's covered nicely. Second and 10.
Excellent coverage that time in the secondary by Pascack Hills. Vinnie Johnson rolling out, really had no where to run through the ball to number 22, Jeff Jackson, but the ball was broken up on a good defensive play by Pascack Hills.
Second and 10 coming up. They're anxious to see Vinnie Johnson in action. We've heard so much about him. Gets it off straight ahead to Joe Torso, running back into the game, and no gain. In fact, a loss on that. So we'll have a 3rd and 11 coming up for the Red Wings.
Pretty good fake in that time. A little counter inside to number 30, Joe Torso, but the Pascack Hills defense was ready for the play and stopped it for actually a yard loss.
As you look into that Hoboken huddle, Johnson again, 130 yards rushing on the season, 776 passing, 41% passer, 12 touchdowns. Quite an impressive statistical array. This time, though, he's going to go down. He's going to be sacked by the defensive tackle, number 63, Paul Gravalis, a sophomore with 7 sacks now to his credit this season.
You know, Dick, on that last play, Vinnie Johnson, the quarterback, ran a play-action pass, but really didn't fool anyone. It was a 3rd and long situation. And then for the sack, number 63, Paul Gravalis. An excellent play, and Hoboken will have to keep the ball away.
Mario Matisic on a 4th and long yardage situation stands inside his 20. Punting to Tony Durkin. Hangs it high again. It'll bounce and roll down inside the Pascack Valley 30-yard line. Durkin's going to let it go, and there it's down at the 25. First and 10 for the Cowboys.
Good play and a good roll by Hoboken that time. Dick, the ball was up in the air, and number 43, Tony Durkin, did not fair catch the ball, and the ball hit and rolled about 15 extra yards. So they'll have, again, poor field position. 44-yard punt by Matisic.
We have a punting duel of sorts here between Matisic and Durkin today. First and 10 for the Cowboys in the orange and white. They're led by their quarterback, Brian Morgan. He's a junior, 20 for 35. Didn't pass all that much this year, 4 touchdowns. Dave DeMore being the big gun in that backfield with 940 yards, 12 touchdowns. Number 44, he's the workhorse. And he's in the middle of that backfield now as they set up for the first and 10. And this is DeMore. And the big fella rumbles up across the 30 to the 33-yard line for a nice gainer on the first down. And so we'll have a 2nd and 2.
Good play that time from the Delaware wing formation. They sent the wingman in motion, and he came right up the middle. A good hole opened up over center, and a good piece of running by number 44, Dave Moore, for good yardage.
Ryan Scott is flanked to the near side on the 2nd and 2. The rolling is the quarterback, Morgan. And he fires it nicely out to the 45-yard line to Tony Durkin. And Durkin rumbles down inside Hoboken territory to the Hoboken 37.
You know, Dick, just an excellent play by Brian Morgan. As you said, not really known for his passing. When you have great runners like number 44, Dave Moore, and number 43, Tony Durkin, you really don't have to pass the ball. This time he comes around on a bootleg and throws the ball on the run to number 43, Tony Durkin, who makes an excellent run and added down to Hoboken's territory.
Moore has 3 carries, 15 yards, and you just saw a 30-yard pass play. Flipping it out to Brian Scott. And Brian Scott gets very close to the first down as Pascack Hills appears to be on the move now. As they're down inside the Hoboken 30, the ball will be spotted at about the 27-yard line, 1 yard shy of the first down.
Good call, good play. First down pass to number 80, Brian Scott, on a on an end screen that time. Dick got good yardage. And again, Pascack Hills, our running team, has been passing the last 2 or 3 times now very effectively.
Wayne Stupinski is in that backfield now, number 32, along with DeMoore, 44, on the 2nd and 1. Straight ahead to DeMoore, stays on his feet, gets inside the 20-yard line. Jeff Jackson on the tackle. What's a nifty running by Dave DeMoore.
Talk about strong inside running. Number 44, Dave DeMoore, takes the handoff, off tackle, gets hit at the line, breaks one tackle into the secondary. An excellent run by Dave DeMoore, number 44 of Pascack Hills.
One thing to keep in mind, this Hoboken team might get shoved around in midfield, but down inside the 20, the Red Wings can be tough. Let's see if they can stop Pascack Valley now. 1st and 10 at the Hoboken 20. Here's the reverse. The reverse inside the 15. It pops loose. It pops loose into the hands of Brian Morgan. What a wild play that was at the 5-yard line. Oh, my.
Reverse play that time, Dick, inside the handoff to number 43, Tony Durkin, who makes an excellent run. He cuts to the inside here. You'll see him fumble the ball, and actually took the ball out to number 11, Brian Morgan, the quarterback. A good pitch and a good piece of thinking that time by Durkin for a good gain. A 1st down now on the 5-yard line of Hoboken.
Well, you saw a real grandstander.
I thought it was a fumble, Dick, but actually it was a pitch.
I thought so, too. I thought he got popped by the defense, but he actually pitched it over. So the ball's at the 5, 1st and goal for the Cowboys at Pascack Hills, up against the Red Wings.
Here's a play again. It's a handoff and a reverse to 43, Tony Durkin, who cuts inside. And as he's being tackled, he flips the ball out to number 11, Brian Morgan, who picks it up, gets an additional 7 yards, a 1st down on the 5-yard line of Hoboken. An excellent piece of anticipation by number 43, Tony Durkin.
3 first downs on this drive by Pascack Valley. Pascack Hills, rather. We want to get that straight right off. Pascack Valley, a team that Pascack Hills beat on Thanksgiving Day, 28-14.
You know, Dick, you mentioned it, this Hoboken team, they give a lot of ground in the midfield, but when they get down close to the goal line, they really get into playing some strong defense. They've only been scored upon 16 points. As they said, in the last 7 games, they have 4 shutouts. And when they get down here close to their goal line, this is when Hoboken really gets strong. Well,
in that backfield, they have number 43, Tony Durkin, 44, DeMoore. Here's the full house backfield. Straight ahead down to that goal line, Dave DeMoore, the fullback. Very close to the goal line. The ball spotted just shy of the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal. And out of the lineup comes number 32, Stupinski, as they run the play in from Coach Bill Lally. There you're looking at the Red Wing defense. They have some big people in there. Vargas, Davis, Fernandez, Matisic, Milne up on that front line. Here's the 2nd and goal for the Cowboys. Right ahead, DeMoore into the end zone for the touchdown, picking up his 13th touchdown of the year.
Same play, Dick. The last 2 plays, the fullback off tackle, number 44, Dave DeMoore, hit at the line of scrimmage, pulled his way in the end zone. Excellent blocking on the left side by number 7, Jim Dupuy, number 64, Terry Butler, and also the center, number 50, Jim Gervalis. An excellent play by Pascack Hills for the touchdown.
Tony Durkin will come in to try the point after. He's 23 for 26 this year. Number 43 is Durkin. And he's got it. So the Cowboys of Pascack Hills jump out in front here in the 1st quarter. 7-0 over the Red Wings of Hoboken High School. That drive, 75 yards, 7 plays, and a touchdown by DeMoore. A 1-yard run consuming 3 minutes of the clock. 3:33 to play here in the 1st quarter.
An excellent drive, Dick. As you said, they really mixed up their plays very well. They threw a 1st down pass, and as we watch this play again, a touchdown play, and off tackle, handoff to number 44, Dave DeMoore, into the end zone. Good blocking on the left side of the line for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and Pascack Hills is leading now 7-0. But getting back to that drive, Dick, excellent combination of passing and running. They really controlled the line of scrimmage very well, and they took it in for a score. And we got to remember that only one team has scored more than one touchdown against Hoboken this year.
Durkin kicks inside the 5 to number 10, Manny Reyes, on a nice run back up across the 30-yard line. Manny Reyes, and there the Red Wings will set up shop at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. 28-yard return by Reyes, number 10. And there he is, number 10. He's in the backfield. Jeff Jackson, Lee Lyons, the quarterback Vinnie Johnson. We're anxious to see some fireworks from Vinnie Johnson.
And we may see it now, Dick, trailing by 7 points. Still early in the game, but we may see some passing right away now.
To this side comes number 20, Lee Lyons. And Lee will be wrestled to the artificial turf by number 51, Dale Creamer. And also number 42, John Musco.
Excellent play this time by the Pascack Hills defensive linebacker, number 51, Dave Creamer, who came down the line with help from number 42, John Musso, tackled the Hoboken back for no gain.
2nd and 10 for the Red Wings as they line it up. Hoboken has only gained 2 yards rushing so far this afternoon. Vinnie Johnson is hit as he throws, and it bounces off some defensive lineman into the arms, and the interception by Pascack Hills, Dwayne Stupinski, the linebacker, who is a fella who came into this game with 2 interceptions, so he picks up his 3rd on the season. And my goodness, here is great field position for the Cowboys.
Tough luck for the quarterback. Johnson goes back to pass. Tremendous pressure put on by Dupuy. Number 70, the ball is thrown. It tips off of one of the Hoboken players into the hands of number 32, Dwayne Stupinski. 1st down, Pascack Hills in Hoboken territory.
At the 37-yard line, Brian Morgan brings his team out over the ball. They lead it 7-0. 1st quarter action. Here's Mr. Morgan dropping back and coming to the near side. And he hits Brian Scott. Scott stays on his feet inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line, where he's finally tackled by Jeff Jackson.
Good play, Dick. An excellent call that time, coming right back to the pass after the turnover. You'll see the quarterback roll out to the left. He comes back to the weak side on the screen to number 80, Brian Scott, who makes an excellent move to get away from one of the Hoboken defensive men and picks up the 1st down for Pascack Hills.
Brian Scott came into the game today with 15 catches, 3 touchdowns, and he's picked up a couple here. A player is down on the field. Number 33, I believe, is down on 43, down on the turf. Is that Tony Durkin? Well, 43, okay, on the defense is Ishmael Cotto. Is down at the 20-yard line. Time is out with 2:04 to play here in the 1st quarter. Giant Stadium live on New Jersey Public Television. We'll bring you 2 games today. This game followed by the Phillipsburg Rollway contest. Morgan, by the way, is 3 for 3, 53 yards. Scott has 2 catches, 23 yards. As they work on Mr. Cotto, let's hope it's nothing serious. Seems to be okay.
Again, Hoboken cannot afford to lose number 43, Ishmael Cotto. He has 6 interceptions this year. He's the key to their secondary.
Appears to be okay, shaken up a bit. Ishmael Cotto also playing that left end, going both ways, 10 catches on the season. Offensively, had 65-yard pass play against Memorial of West New York on Thanksgiving Day. It's going to take a break here. I'm sure we'll see him back. For Pascack Hills, Demore, 28 yards on 6 carries, has a touchdown today. We'll keep our eye on his stats. And here the Cowboys find themselves in beautiful field position. 1st and 10 at the Hoboken 23-yard line. 1st quarter action. They send Scott wide to the far side. A handoff to the near side to John Musco. John cracks inside the 20, picks up 4 or 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for the Cowboys. Junior Milne on the stop.
Little counter that time inside to number 32, Dwayne Stupinski. Got good yardage, and now they have a 2nd down and about 4 yards to go for a 1st down.
Very impressive running backs. Brian Rock, number 83, goes wide to the far side now. But here is the carry inside the 15 by Durkin. Durkin came into today's game with 890 yards, 12 touchdowns, 110 points, counting his touchdowns and his field goal kicking and his points after. And it's a 3rd and 1 now.
And again, the Hoboken defense stiffening up against the run. With only a yard or two, we might look for Dave Diamore up the middle.
Diamore and Durkin are the running backs. Straight ahead is the call to the fullback. Down close to the 10, Dave Diamore. 5'9", 198, stopped by Julio Fernandez, but a first down for the Cowboys at the Hoboken 11.
Good movement this time by the inside of the line as we watch the quarterback. Great handoff to number 44, Dave Diamore, and once he gets into that line of scrimmage, he always gets that 2 or 3 yards. A first down for Pascack Hills.
Diamore with 31 yards on 7 carries. Here's the 1st and 10. They can pick up a first down at the 1 if need be. Diamore cracks off that left side inside the 10. Brought down by Jeff Jackson and Manny Reyes. But some nice yardage by Diamore.
Quick open at that time, and an off-tackle play to Dave Diamore. The exact same play they scored the touchdown on. It's been working very effectively. They're getting good blocking on the left side, and I expect them to stick to the left side of that Hoboken line.
Time is going to run out here in the first quarter, and we'll switch ends of the field with the Pascack Hills Cowboys on top of the Hoboken Red Wings 7-0. The touchdown coming on a 1-yard run by Dave Diamore at 3:33 of the first quarter.
And you know, Dick, at the top of the show, we mentioned the great running of Pascack Hills, and also that they did not pass that much, but they seem to be passing a little bit more today. Brian Morgan has been very effective with the short patterns and a couple of intermediate patterns, but the inside running of Dave Diamore and Tony Durkin just a little bit too much so far for Hoboken to handle.
Keep in mind, too, that Durkin is a mighty fine field goal kicker. He's 4 for 7 this year, so they are in field goal range as we begin the second quarter. Cowboys have beaten some pretty impressive teams this year, going 10-0, winning their last game over Pascack Valley. Diamore, 35 yards now on 8 carries, so we'll keep our eye on him because he is quite a running back as we've seen so far. Here's the ball now at the Hoboken 9, 2nd and 8. Straight ahead, stacked up by the middle of that line. Diamore on the carry. A lot of people in the center of that line. Lorenzo Vargas, Julio Fernandez. Some good linebackers on that Hoboken team. Anthony Mickle, Jeff Jackson, that defensive secondary with Reyes, Ortiz, Lyons, and Cotto. Cotto, of course, is out now, shaken up a couple of plays ago.
You watch here, 44 Dave Diamore on the sideline being attended to.
To the near side comes number 43, run out of bounds at the 7. That's John Musco. Run out, rather, let's correct that, Tony Durkin on the carry.
There's a play with the quarterback, the fake inside to the fullback, the handoff to 43, Tony Durkin around then, but good play, good coverage by the Hoboken defense, and they stopped him for a little gain.
He was run out at the 7. So we'll be coming up with a 4th down, 4th and 6. Let's see what the Cowboys do. They're going to tee it up. Tony Durkin. Ball will be spotted at the 14-yard line. 24-yard field goal attempt for Durkin. Oh, he hit it with plenty of room to spare. Good as Tony Durkin is now 5 for 8 on the season in field goals, and he puts his team up on top 10-0 with 11:20 to play in the first half.
There's that play again, Dick. Hits it right down the middle. Clears the upright with a lot to spare. Tony Durkin, who's now 5 of 8 this year for field goals.
Tony Durkin, 17-yard, teed up at the 14, I believe. 24-yard field goal. 10-0. So suddenly, the Cowboys have jumped up on top of this big Hoboken team. never really have given Hoboken a chance to set up and move the ball. So let's see. Vinnie Johnson under pressure now to get that offense moving. Here's the kickoff by Tony Durkin. Going deep to Lyons and Reyes. At the 2-yard line is Manny Reyes to the 15, the 20. A good run back man. Gets up to about the 22. And there it will be 1st and 10 for the Red Wings. Vinny Musco on the stop for Pascack Hills.
Pretty good return by number 10, Manny Reyes. As you said, Dick, about a 20-yard return. But it's first down on the 23-yard line as we watch Reyes cut up the middle. He eludes one defensive man and finally is brought down on the 23-yard line. But Vinnie Johnson will again be in tough field position, and Pascack Hills ahead by 10 points. They're going to have to put the ball up in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the Hills dog a linebacker or two now.
Oh, not going to go anywhere at all. That's number 22, Jeff Jackson, hitting Jim Ferrante and Carl Edelman, the 2 linebackers coming up to put the stop on him. Maybe got a yard. Let's call it 2nd and 9 for the Red Wings.
You know, Dick, a key to this game so far, Hoboken unable to get anything on the first down. As we watch this handoff off the left side for no gain. Actually, it was stopped maybe for about a yard gain. But they've been stopped in Hoboken on the first down situation, and now it's 2nd and long.
Lyons is split over here to the near side as Johnson rolls to the far side and unloads. He's got his man. He's got him. All the way down, the ball is loose. And it's recovered by Pascack. Ishmael Cotto catching that fine pass play, only to fumble down at the 15-yard line. Frank Stranza comes up with a recovery for Pascack Hills.
Tough break for Hoboken this time. Number 11, Vinnie Johnson, a tremendous effort. He led number 43, Ishmael Cotto, perfectly. But actually, number 43, Ishmael Cotto, you'll see him here going deep. Vinnie Johnson rolling out, leads him perfectly. The pass is caught by number 43, Ishmael Cotto. And as he tries to extend, you'll see him trip here, Dick. And this is how he was able to get caught, fumble the ball, and now Pascack Hills has the ball.
They have the ball, and DeMoore brings the ball up to the 22-yard line. That was a 61-yard pass play by Hoboken, only to fumble the ball away deep in Pascack Hills territory. They have the ball, and a 2nd and 2 after that fine first down run.
We watch Ishmael Cotto now. As he's tackled, the ball comes loose and recovered by Pascack Hills. Frank Straza, number 40, recovers from Pascack Hills. 2nd down.
2nd and 2 for Brian Morgan at the controls. 10-0 his team out in front. A flag is down as DeMoore hits the line of scrimmage. The penalty will go against Pascack Hills.
You know, Dick, that was an excellent play that time by Vinnie Johnson. He threw that ball about 40 yards in the air.
Start, number 66, offense.
As I was saying, Dick, he threw that ball about 40 yards while running to his left. Led the receiver, number 43, Ishmael Cotto, perfectly. And again, a tough break, a fumble, giving the ball back to Pascack Hills.
That was a fine pass play, a pretty pass play. However, the ball belongs to the Cowboys. They lead the game 10-0, and they have a 2nd and 7 here inside their 20-yard line at the 18. A key play for the Cowboys. The defense putting the pressure on Morgan. Tipped away by number 43, Ishmael Cotto, who left the game not moments ago, only to come back with that fine pass play. And he's kind of upset with himself, number 43, because he almost had an interception.
That's right, Dick. And number 80, Brian Scott, had done a turnover, a turn-in move, was wide open, but the quarterback, Brian Morgan, waited just a little bit too long, threw the pass, and it was almost picked off, as you said, by number 43, Ishmael Cotto.
Dave DeMoore with 43 yards on 10 carries, a 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys at their 18-yard line. That Hoboken defense getting a little sticky now, and nailed in the backfield by number 77, Joe Davis, breaking in and stopping John Musco. 4th down coming up for the Cowboys, and they will be punting the ball to Hoboken.
Inside counter play really didn't fool the Hoboken defense at all. Number 77, Joe Davis, read the play exceptionally well and tackled number 42, John Musso, for a loss.
Big Joe Davis up on that line, 6'3", 190, putting the stopper on. 4th and 9 for the Cowboys. And punting will be Tony Durkin, standing inside his 5, going deep to 20. Lee Lyons, number 10, Manny Reyes. So 43, Ishmael Cotto's back there. There's Durkin. It's off a low liner, bouncing at his own 45. At the 49-yard line, scooped up by number 20, Lee Lyons, down inside the 45-yard line. Good field position now for the Red Wings.
And actually, Dick, the first time they've had good field position, a good play by number 20, Lee Lyons, picking up that loose ball and running it back about 15 yards, giving Hoboken good field position, as I said, for the first time this afternoon.
Good run back people for Hoboken, Tom, with Reyes and Lyons. They look very good on the run backs of kicks and punts today.
They do exceptionally well, kickoffs and punts, and as you said, and they're not afraid to get the ball and run, Dick.
At the Pascack Hills 42-yard line, Vinny Johnson has excellent field position, and we know he can throw the long one. Gives off this time to number 34, Lorenzo Johnson, a junior, for a few yards, 2 or 3 yards. Let's call it 2nd and 7 coming up inside the Pascack Hills 40 at the 39.
Again, first down play, not too good, about 3 yards that time. I really expected Hoboken to come out throwing on 1st and 2nd down. They haven't done it yet this afternoon.
Slot to the far side for Vinny Johnson. Puts Reyes in motion, but hands off to Jackson. Jackson to about the 37-yard line, got 1 or 2 yards. Jim Ferrante on the stop. Ferrante came into this game with 34 solo tackles on that Pascack Hills defense. 3rd and 5. Let's call it 3rd and 6.
And now pressure on Vinny Johnson. 3rd down and 5. He'll have to pass or roll out. The defense knows this. They'll be playing pass all the way.
7 minutes to play in the first half. 10-0. Pascack Hills leads. Hoboken has the ball. They might have something going here. Let's watch Johnson as he rolls and tosses in and out of the hands of Lee Lyons. A little high, but I think Lee Lyons could have held on to it.
Good pass that time by Vinny Johnson, number 11 on a rollout. He had a little pressure, but delivered the ball right on target to number 20, Lee Lyons. And as you said, Dick, he should have been able to hold on to this ball. As we watch the quarterback throw the pass, the ball was right in his hands. Number 20, Lee Lyons, did not hold on to the ball, and it's now 4th down for Hoboken.
Lee Lyons had 3 touchdown passes in the Memorial game. He's a dangerous receiver. Slot to the far side now on the 4th and 6. Vinny Johnson, he's going for it. He gets away, but finally tripped up, grabbed from behind by number 63, Paul Grivalis, the sophomore defensive tackle, stopping Hoboken and turning the ball over now to Pascack Hills.
Good call that time by Ed Stinson. He really went for the first down. I like the call. The quarterback Johnson rolled out. Good protection on 63 Paul Grivalis, but then Paul slipped off his block and made the tackle on Johnson short of the first down. Pascack Hills has the ball back. At
their own 38-yard line, it's Brian Morgan, the quarterback. Going to roll to the near side on the keeper. Cross the 40 to the 41-yard line, where he's stopped by Joe Davis and Jeff Jackson. 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys. They lead it 10-0.
Option play that time by the quarterback. It looked like he wanted to pitch the ball out, but the pitch man was covered, took the ball up himself, and gained about 3 yards on that play.
Morgan's picked up 18 yards on a couple of carries so far this afternoon. This time he sends his receiver over to the far side, but he's going to give it straight ahead to number 44, Dave DeMore. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage by a host of red shirts led by Manny Reyes.
Good support by the secondary and the linebackers that time on the left side. A play that's been very effective today for Pascack Hills. The off-tackle play, number 44, Dave DeMore. But this time, as you said, Dick, the defensive line and linebackers was up for the task, stopped it for no gain.
3rd and 7 for the Cowboys. They send John Guttermuth far to the right side, wide over to the right side, and Brian Scott is split here to the near side. They're going to try and toss it, trying to toss it to Guttermuth. Deflected, broken up by Joe Davis, the big tackle, who is starting to become very effective. There he is, number 77, starting to have a great game here.
That's right, number 77, Joe Davis, exerting his authority, comes in and causes the quarterback to throw the incompleted pass. They had a screen set up to the left side, but the great play by number 77, Joe Davis, nullified the play. The Cowboys will have to punt away.
At their 41 on a 4th and 7, Durkin will punt from inside his 30. He'll be going deep to Lee Lyons. High punt. Good hang time. Hits at the 30 and takes a Pascack Hills roll down inside the Hoboken to the 15. Inside the 20. Stops cold on the 15-yard line. Good punt by Durkin. 1st and 10 for Hoboken.
That play that time, Dick, by number 43, Ismail Cotto, who signaled for a fair catch, but being the short man on the punt return, he should have caught the ball, because as we noticed, the ball did roll about 15, maybe 20 yards further, putting Hoboken down on the 15-yard line, and probably their worst field position of the day.
44-yard punt by Durkin, putting Hoboken in the hole. And up on top, the Cowboys of Pascack Hills, 10-0 with 4:44 to play in the first half. Here they come now. Vinnie Johnson puts the slot over to the far side. Reyes and Jackson, the running backs. The pass is Johnson. Intercepted. Intercepted by number 22. That's Carl Edelman. Edelman is in the end zone. Oh, what an interception. In and out of the hands of one defender. Finally grabbed by Edelman, running it in for the touchdown.
Just a great effort by number 22, Carl Edelman, who picked off a tip. Actually, one of the defensive men tipped the ball. As we see it here, Johnson will roll out to the left side. Really, there's 3 or 4 defensive men around the ball. It's tipped by number 62, Jim Ferranti, picked off by number 22, Carl Edelman, who goes in for the touchdown. Just makes it in the end zone for the touchdown.
At 4:25 to play in the first half, Pascack Hills has jumped on top 16-0. And teeing it up will be Tony Durkin for the point after. Oh, I'll tell you, they're starting to break this game open. Hoboken just can't seem to get going here. Edelman, 27-yard return off the interception for the touchdown. Here's Durkin. He's got it. So Mr. Durkin picks up the point after. Puts Pascack Hills on top 17-0 here in first half action.
And Dick, already in the first half, 4:25 to go in the first half, and Pascack Hills has scored 17 points against Hoboken, and actually only one team this year has scored more than 1 touchdown. That was way back about the second game of the season when they won 21-19. So you see that Pascack Hills has scored 17 points and a half, and only the second team, as I said, to score that many points against Hoboken this year.
Scoring has come so far today. In the first quarter, Dave DeMore on a 1-yard run. Then in the second quarter, Tony Durkin on a 43-yard field goal. And the interception by Carl Edelman. The point after by Durkin. We thank you, Giant Stadium. This is a great place to be. One of the finer stadiums in the United States. Great place to watch football. Don't forget the Garden State Bowl coming here December 15th. We'll talk about that between games today. Teeing it up is Tony Durkin. Hoboken's come up with 3 turnovers today, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble. They're having their troubles. Here's Durkin, a low liner, skidding at the 45, picked up at the 35-yard line, and run back to the 45. That was run back by Anthony Mickle. 1st and 10. Let's see if the Red Wings can get untracked here. They've got a great quarterback in Vinnie Johnson, some good running backs. Just can't seem to get anything going here.
That's right, Dick. They've had some hard luck today. 4th field position, as you said, 3 turnovers. A team that really does not fumble or turn the ball over. They've had a little rough time at it the first half, but I expect them to get back into this game.
And they're up against that tough defense of Pascack Hills, too. Here's Johnson. Here's Johnson. Plenty of time to throw. Intercepted again, almost intercepted, in and out of the hands of Tony Durkin. Oh, Johnson. Johnson is feeling pressure out there.
That's right, Dick. And number 22, Carl Edelman, almost picked off his second consecutive pass, and the ball really should not have been thrown. There was too many defensive people around number 43, Tony Durkin.
Clock stopped with 4 minutes to play in the first half. A holding call going against Hoboken, as they say, when it rains it pours. The Red Wings will back up to their 31-yard line. Johnson is just 1 for 6 today, having his troubles.
You know, we talk about the great defensive record of Hoboken, but Pascack Hills has had some record this year. They've only allowed a little over 1 touchdown per game, so they have a very, very strong defense.
The officials today, as we told you, Jerry Belmonte, Sr., the ref. The umpire is Al Malnack. Head linesman Dave Carew. The field judge Peter Mosca. The clock operator John Gorman. There we go now on the 1st and 10 for Johnson, rolling and tossing in and out of the hands of Lee Lyons. Lee having trouble holding on to that ball today. He's dropped a couple. Very cold, though. It's very chilly down on that playing surface.
That's a good point, Dick. It is very chilly, and of course this field it gets a little bit moisture on it. That time again, a good pass by Vinnie Johnson to number 20, Lee Lyons, who dropped the ball. It was right in his hand. It should have been caught, and he could have had a big gain on that play.
One interesting note is that all teams that come into Giant Stadium to play have practice time here. They've all been here a couple of times to work out, so they're familiar with the artificial turf. Here's Johnson. Here's Johnson under the rush. Grab from behind. It goes down at the 27-yard line. Taken down by John Guttermuth, the defensive end, picking up his 9th sack of the season.
Pascack Hills again, a good defensive play as we see number 11 Johnson roll out. Tremendous pressure put on by Pascack Hills. Johnson has really no room to run. Is tackled for a loss by number 86 John Guttermuth.
3:20 to play in the first half and counting down. 3rd and long for the Red Wings of Hoboken High School. They are down 17-0. Vinnie Johnson looking over the middle. Almost picked off again by Jim Ferrante, this time as Johnson is feeling the pressure and throwing the interceptions.
And he had a man open down the middle that time, Dick, but he underthrew the pass. It was almost picked off, as you said, and again, he's feeling the pressure a little bit. As we see him semi-roll to the right side, number 84, Mario Matisic, across the middle is wide open, but the ball is underthrown, almost picked off by number 62, Jim Ferrante, and now Hoboken will have to punt. 4th and 28 yards to go.
Mario Matisic, number 84, stands at his 15 to punt to Tony Durkin, 43. Matisic averaging better than 40 yards a punt. This one he hangs high, and at the 46-yard line, it's Durkin. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at Pascack Hills. They're on top, 17-0. 3 minutes to play in this first half.
Good play that time by 43, Tony Durkin. The fair catch giving the Pascack Hills the football on the 46-yard line. Excellent field position.
The defense now of Hoboken will have to come up with a turnover. They've got to get some points on the board before this halftime rolls around. Going into the locker room, 17-0, down 17-0 is a downer. They're going to throw the old transcontinental pass. The handoff to the halfback, who tosses it back to the quarterback, to Brian Morgan. That's one of the oldest plays in football, but by golly, it works as Pascack Hills gets down to the Hoboken 36.
Very effective, Dick. As we watch the play again, the quarterback hands off to number 42, John Musso, who fakes it end around, throws the pass back to number 11, Brian Morgan, who collects the pass in, gets good yards, a first down for Pascack Hills.
You know, Tom, years ago, I coached high school football. In a very dismal season with only 1 win, the win came on that play on Thanksgiving Day. Seeing that play unfold before my eyes brings back memories, let me tell you. Called the old transcontinental play. How about that? 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for Pascack Hills. Slot to the far side for Brian Morgan. Running a nice show here for the Cowboys. Here he comes. He's a left-handed passer. Throws it high. Intercepted. Intercepted by number 22, Jeff Jackson.
That time, Dick, number 26, Fernando Ortez intercepted the ball, but his knee is down, so watch the quarterback Morgan roll out. He delivers the ball. 43 Durkin is wide open, but the ball is thrown a little too high as the tip is caught by number 26, Fernando Ortez. As we see his knee down, the ball is ruled down there. First down for Hoboken. There's the turnover you talked about, Dick.
Well, Fernando Ortiz has just come up with his 4th interception of the year. 1st and 10 for the Red Wings. Johnson wants to get something going there, but he's going to go down. under the rush of number 75, Kermit Hoffman, the defensive tackle.
You know, Dick, that's the first time that they ran a pass pattern from the first down situation. Johnson rolling out to really Pascack Hills playing pass all the way. Good coverage downfield. And number 75, Kermit Hoffman, really in there too fast. But Johnson threw the ball. He sacked, and now Hoboken will have a second and very long yardage for a first down.
Kermit Hoffman, 6'2", 173. I'll tell you, he looks bigger than 173 out there. Well, anyhow, it's 273. Johnson's been thrown for a 13-yard loss today, total of 13 yards and losses. And it's 2nd and 17 for the Red Wings, deep in a hole again. Timeout here with 2:03 to play in the first half. On top, the Cowboys at Pascack Hills, 17-0. This is Dick Landis along with Tom Longo, and we will stay here live throughout the afternoon. You can watch this game, which is North Jersey, Group 3, Section 1 title game, followed by the North Jersey Group 3, Section 2 title game. Phillipsburg and Rahway promises to be a real rock'em sock'em job. So stay with us this afternoon on New Jersey Public Television Sports.
I think I see the head coach, Ed Stinton, in the huddle there with Hoboken. He's telling his boys to calm down. They really can play a lot better than they have been shown. He was quite an athlete at Hoboken, an all-stater. Also went on to Jersey City State. An excellent football player, an excellent coach. Has done a great job here with Hoboken. They're just a little bit nervous.
We understand Penn State's leading Pitt 7-0. Johnson on the roll is going to be blindsided. He's going to be blindsided. And he tosses the ball as he goes to the turf. Apparently it's going to be called a good play. He was nailed by Jim Crevalis. Lee Lyons caught that ball. That was a wild play.
Just an excellent play and ad-lib by number 11, Vinnie Johnson, going down, as you said, almost on the ground. Flipped the ball to number 20, Lee Lyons, for a good gain. A good effort by Vinnie Johnson, the quarterback.
1:48 to play in the first half. Time is out here at Giants Stadium.
Dick, you know, that last play, they had only one man downfield in a pass pattern, and there was about 3 or 4 Pascack Hills defenders that were in front behind them. Really no chance for Vinnie Johnson to complete the pass. They're going to have to start running 2- and 3-man patterns. That time they had one man down on the pass, 3 defensive backs all around the ball, and really had no place to throw it. He made a great effort to flip the ball off to number 20, Lee Lyons, who made a good run, but really the coverage downfield has been excellent.
Coming up on That's It in Sports, December 17th, we want to remind you to watch our show with Bill Berge of the Philadelphia Eagles, the great linebacker who talks about pro football nationally, very outspoken on a number of topics. Catch that show December 17th at 8 on That's It in Sports. Here's Johnson on a 3rd and 8, rolling to the near side, and again almost throwing the interception to number 42, John Musco. Intended for Lee Lyons, but almost picked off by that gentleman right there, Musco.
Johnson, the quarterback, rolling out to the right side. You see downfield, no one really open, and this time he's about ready to run the ball. He spots the offensive man down the field. A poor pass that time, intended for number 20, Lee Lyons, and as you said, almost picked off by number 42, John Musco. Vinnie
Johnson has been under pressure this afternoon. He's just 2 for 10, 71 yards. 1:41 to play here in the first half. And here's a punting situation for Mario Matisic, punting to Tony Durkin. Matisic, a short punt, hitting at the 48-yard line and rolling into Pascack Hills territory, where it's down at the 48. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. They lead it 17-0.
Dick, just a reminder on that show coming up, That's in the Sports with Bill Berge, and as you said, an excellent linebacker. They just conducted a poll, and they picked him as the outstanding middle linebacker in the last decade. So looking forward to that show.
He's one of the great ones, and he is a great interview also. 1st and 10 at their own 48. Cowboys on top. There's Morgan. On a throw. Looking to the far side. Under the rush. Gets it out to number 42, Musco, who fumbles. It is picked up by Hoboken, and here they come. Number 81 rather, Milne, who fumbles in the end zone. Oh!
I don't know, Dick. It looked like Pascack Hills might have fallen on the ball. Yes, it was. Number 72 for Pascack Hills. Fell on the ball in the end zone. Of course, it'll be a touchback. There it is here, Dick, number 81, Junior Milne, running the ball down the sideline, tries to cut to his right. I believe it was the quarterback, Moran, comes over and strips the ball. It falls in the end zone. Pascack Hills falls on the ball. Number 72 for Pascack Hills falls on the ball, touchback, and Pascack Hills will have the ball first down on the 20. A tough break for Hoboken.
The ball, here they are on a run off the fumble, only the fumble. Oh, they can't win today. Things are really going against them. Dave Moore on that carry on the 1st and 10. They seem to be snake-bitten, Tom. They just can't seem to. They pull the big play only to blow it near the end.
That's right, Dick, and very unfortunate. As you said, he was going in for a touchdown, at least inside the 5-yard line, fumbled in the end zone. Instead of the touchdown, Pascack Hills gets the ball back. 2nd and 9 for the Cowboys as time is running out here in the first half. Straight ahead to DeMore. DeMore at about the 21, 22-yard line, stacked up there by the center of that defensive line. A 3rd and 9 coming up as time is called with 20 seconds to play in the first half. Pascack Hills will run the ball out now. They have those 2 big backs. They'll continue to run probably another play. Go into the locker room, leading 17-0, and they're very fortunate that they are in lead 17-7. As you said, that bad break again by Hoboken, trailing 17-0 now.
Can't help but think of that pass play to Cotto that was fumbled. And then Milne running with that fumbled ball, only to fumble. Basketball, we start our season Monday night at Rutgers, 8 o'clock live from the Rutgers Athletic Center. Our opening game, Rutgers-Drexel, as we begin a 28-game college basketball schedule. We'll talk more about it later on this afternoon, but join us for college basketball at its best on New Jersey Public Television. 3rd and 7 for the Cowboys, 20 seconds to play. In the first half, they lead it 17-0, coming up with a fumble in the end zone off of Milne. To the 30, across the 30 goes Tony Durkin, number 43. Clock stopped at 13 seconds.
Hoboken called a timeout, but Pascack Hills did get the first down. They should be able to run the clock out now.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. They've come up with some breaks today, some interceptions. And they lead it. This Hoboken team has struggled.
That's right, Dick. As you said, 3 turnovers, and only to have a turnover themselves be nullified by a touchback, a fumble on the end of that intercepted pass. The recover of a fumble looked like a short touchdown for Hoboken. Fumbles in the end zone. Pascack Hills pick the ball up, touchback, and have the ball back now.
Oh, we have a gentleman just came in the booth. Bob Stem is here from Phillipsburg. And we'll talk with him at halftime of this game. His team will be coming up later on against Rawley for the championship of North Jersey Group 3, Section 2. 1st and 10 for Morgan. On the pitch to Durkin. Durkin gets away from a couple of people. Tries to fight for a yard or 2, but he's going to go down over there. Got a yard if he was lucky. Anthony Mickle, Jeff Jackson on the stop. And time has run out there and stopped the Cowboys and get it back. There's Matisich from his 40. At the 10-yard line is Durkin.
Oh.
Rather Stranza. Stranza on the run back. Comes up across the 30 to his own 34-yard line. 1st and 10, a 24-yard return for Frank Stranza.
Good play, good blocking up front on this, Dick. As you see, number 40, Stranza go up the middle. Looks like he might break it all the way, but his tackle there by number 22, Jeff Jackson. But a good gain out to the 33-yard line.
Ryan Morgan, the quarterback, doing a good job so far today. Hands off to number 42, John Musco, cracking across the line of scrimmage for a couple of yards. And a 2nd and 7 for the Cowboys. That defense, that Hoboken defense, led up front by Vargas, Davis, Fernandez, Matisich, Milne, Mickle, Jackson. They've got to stop them. Got to get the ball, get on the board, see if they can do it.
That's right, taking a tough chore when you got 3 great backs like 42, 40, and 43, Durkin, Delmore, and Russo.
Stupinski, number 32 in the backfield now for Pascack Hills. On the reverse from Stupinski to Durkin. Durkin across the 40 to the 45, up close to the 50, to the 48, where he's stacked up by Junior Milne and Ishmael Cotto. But a first down for the Cowboys as they move now very close to Hoboken territory.
The same inside reverse, the quarterback handing off to 32, gives it back to Tony Durkin, 43. This is the play that he lateraled to the quarterback. This time he goes inside, gets a good gain, and picks up a first down for Pascack Hills.
Durkin has 22 yards on 6 carries. Pollard is number 42, Musco. Got away, but was grabbed by big number 70, Julio Fernandez, 6'2", 190. Manny Reyes also helped out.
Watch the play this time at number 77, Joe Davis, who actually stops number 42, John Musco, and allows number 70, Julio Fernandez, to come up and make the tackle. A good play by Davis and number 70, Julio Fernandez.
Those 2 big defensive tackles are doing a good job for Hoboken, but they got to stop the Cowboys here. 2nd and 11 for the Cowboys at their own 48. The give to number 44, the big fella, Demore, rumbles into Hoboken territory inside the 40-yard line for the first down. Oh, that was a mighty nice run by Dave Demore, stopped by Ishmael Cotto and Manny Reyes. A fine gain and a 1st and 10.
As you said, Dick, a great run that time by 45. Dave, but watch the quarterback. He fakes the quick pitch, hands off, fools the Hoboken defense, and allows number 44 to get into that secondary for a long gain and a first down for Pascack Hills.
Demore is a kid who ripped off 184 in yardage in his last game this season. There's the pitch to Durkin. Durkin fights his way down inside the Hoboken 30. Finally goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Very close to a first down. Very close. Flag is down, however.
Yeah, excuse me, Dick. I meant to say that it was a clipping penalty. It was very obvious by Pascack Hills. Will nullify this gain and put them back about 15 yards.
Well, we'll see. This might be a break for the Hoboken defense. They need some kind of a break at this point. That ball will go back to Pascack Hills territory, back to the 48.
Illegal block. Number 42 offense during the run.
Ball back at their own 48. First and very long yardage situation. Demore, by the way, 60 yards on 14 carries. And here are the Cowboys with Brian Morgan, Dave Demore, John Musco, Tony Durkin. Demore, number 44, cracks across the 50. Down to the Hoboken 48-yard line. Junior Milne met him along with Joe Davis.
Same play as before, Dick. The fake pitch and the handoff to 44 inside. Dave Demore, who gained about 12 yards on that previous play. This time, the Hoboken defense was ready for the play and stopped it for no gain.
Third quarter action, 9:10 to play in the third quarter. 17-0, the Cowboys on top. 2nd and long yardage. Morgan looking over the middle, has his man wide open at the 37-yard line. Tony Durkin in and out.
Wide open, Dick. Hit him right in the letters. Should have been caught by number 43, Tony Durkin, who made a good crossing pattern move that time to get open. It was off a play fake to the weak side. The ball was delivered right between the letters, but number 43, Tony Durkin, who was really very reliable pass catcher, dropped that pass right in his hand.
Durkin ripped off a 85-yard run against Pascack Valley in their Thanksgiving Day game. We've seen him on some nice running today. Here's a 3rd and long yardage situation at the Hoboken 48. And sweeping over here on the near side and run out at the 40 is Tony Durkin. Still a long way to go. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line, which will make it, let's see, it'll be a 4th and 13 for the Cowboys at the Hoboken 40. What will they do? Punt it to the coffin corner?
Yes, so Dick, try to punt it down and try to down the ball inside, somewhere inside the 10-yard line. And number 20, Lee Reyes, who was Lee Lyons, who's back for the punt, probably going to try to signal for a fair catch and hope that it goes in the end zone. But Durkin, who can hang up pretty high, is going to probably try to get that ball down somewhere around the 5-yard line.
Durkin to punt. Aiming for the corner. Not quite. Not quite. At the 5. At the 5-yard line is Lee Lyons. Over on that far side, Lee does not get too much running room. Taken out at the 14-yard line by John Musco. Deep in a hole, the Hoboken Red Wings, 1st and 10. Got to get something going here.
Excellent play by number 42, John Musco, that time playing the outside position. Refused to let number 20, Lee Lyons, get outside. Followed him across the line and tackled him on the 14-yard line. Again, poor field position for Hoboken.
Pascack Hills defense led by Jim Gravalis and brother Paul and Jim Dupuy and John Guttermuth up on that front line, doing a nice job against Hoboken today, shutting down Vinnie Johnson. Jeff Jackson on that last carry across the 15 for a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Kermit Hoffman on the stop. He's in there in the place of Jim Dupuy at the right tackle position on defense.
Should see a pass now. 2nd and 10 to go.
Lyons in motion. He is given the football to the 20. Breaks loose at the 25, the 30, up to about the 34-yard line. A nice run by Lee Lyons and a 1st down for Hoboken. Tony Durkin on the stop, but maybe, just maybe, Hoboken is starting to feel their oats here on offense.
Well, that's the first good running play they've had this game, Dick. A good effort by number 20, Lee Lyons, who actually hurdled one of the defensive men of Pascack Hills for the 1st down. Kind of changed up the situation. They were playing pass all the way, but they ran a sweep to the left side, gained good yards, a 1st down for Hoboken.
15-yard run for Lee Lyons. Coming this side now is Reyes on another good run across the 40 up to the 45-yard line, very close to the 1st down, about a yard shy, less than a yard. Jim Ferranti on the stop.
Getting the handoff, reverse pivot, they fake to the fullback, they hand off to the tailback coming around. Number 10, Manny Reyes, good blocking, cuts up, gets good yardage, almost the 1st down, and now's the time you want to call that fake play action and go deep for a touchdown.
About a half yard to go for the 1st down from their own 45. Here is the handoff and the breakaway by number 22, Jeff Jackson. Gets down inside Pascack Hills territory to the 45. They're on the move, 1st and 10.
Good run that time. Number 22, Jeff Jackson, gets a good hole off the left side. You see the reverse pivot, good blocking by number 10, Manny Reyes, who opens up the hole and gets good yards, the 1st down for Hoboken.
Red Wings trying to make a game of it now. They're down 17-0. 3rd quarter action now. 1st and 10 for Vinnie Johnson, the quarterback. The far side sweep. Out of bounds at the 41 goes Lee Lyons. Stopped by John Musco over on that far side and brings up a 2nd and 6.
John Musco playing some excellent defense, number 42 for Pascack Hills, but number 20, Lee Lyons, made a good cut to get outside and picked up 5 yards on that 1st down situation.
Some tough people there. Dwayne Stupinski, Jim Ferranti, Carl Edelman, Tony Durkin, Frank Stranza in that defensive secondary. They've got to stop Hoboken now, but it looks like the Red Wings got some momentum going here for him. Here's Johnson rolling and grabbed from behind. Jim Gravalis, the defensive end, was down. He was taken out on a block, but he recovered nicely to come up with a tackle at the 40.
Exactly right. An excellent block put on number 50, Jim Gravalis, knocked him down. Johnson cut up inside, and number 50, Jim Gravalis, made an excellent play to make the tackle. I think Johnson could have gone outside that time and got good yardage, but went inside, and an excellent play by number 50, Jim Gravalis.
3rd and 6 at the Pascack Hills 40-yard line. Lyons now 24 yards on 3 carries. Keeping the drive alive. The slot to the near side. Let's see what Johnson does. The pitch to the far side to Manny Reyes. Fighting for that 1st down. Not quite. Getting close to the 35. Be about a yard short. Dale Creamer on the stop over there.
Good pitch this time to number 10. Manny Reyes got pretty good yards, as you said, Dick, a little bit short of that 1st down. As we watch here, the quarterback delivers the pitch. A good block by number 71, Vince Stapleton allows Rays to get outside, almost pick up the first down, and of course they're going for the first down.
4th and 1. Got to keep the drive alive here. And breaking up the middle, loose inside the 20 is number 22, Jeff Jackson. What a mighty fine run. Finally stopped by Frank Stranza. But look at Hoboken now. 1st and 10 inside the 15 of Pascack Hills.
Great saving tackle by number 40, Frank Straza, that time. And Dick, when you play these short yardage defense, as we watch Pascack Valley, everybody up on the line, once you break through, as number 22 did, a chance to go all the way. And a good play here by number 40, Frank Straza, saves it from going for a touchdown.
21-yard run by Jeff Jackson. Here's a 1st and 10 now for the Red Wings. Trying to find some running room. Gets a couple of yards. Lee Lyons fighting down close to the 10-yard line. That 3-4 yards. Let's see where they spot the ball. I will give him 3 yards on that. 2nd and 7 for the Red Wings now. This is the closest penetration of the game for the Red Wings, knocking on the door.
And Dick, the offensive line of Hoboken is really exerting himself now on this drive. They're moving people out. They're opening up holes for those backs, and thus far they've kept the ball on the ground. And as you said, they're down almost in the end zone.
Jackson is hit with the line of scrimmage. And I see number 51, Dale Kramer, hanging on for the tackle. That defense stiffening now. Jackson, by the way, 40 yards on 6 carries. Lyons has 28 yards on 4 carries. As keeping the ball on the ground, as Thomas has told you. A 3rd and 7. 3rd and 6, let's call it. Now, important situation here.
That's right, Dick. And now we might expect the quarterback, Vinnie Johnson, to roll out and either on a pass or run option. As we have said, he is a good runner besides being an excellent passer.
Lorenzo Johnson now on the backfield. Johnson being chased, wants to throw, trying to toss it in the end zone, almost intercepted over there by number 51, Dale Kramer. Almost had another interception. That was a close one. Too close for comfort.
Very close, Dick. As he rolled out, it looked like he had a little bit of running room, but he probably would not have made the first down. As we watched number 11, Vinnie Johnson, rolling out. There's a little room to the outside, but probably would have gained about 5 yards inside the pass, and a good effort by Pascack Hills. Almost a pass interference there on the play of 42, John Musco, but did not call it. It's 4th down now and 6 to go.
The ball at the 10-yard line. Hoboken trying to stay alive here as Johnson throws in the end zone, has his man for the touchdown. Number 84, Mario Matisic, comes up with his 18th catch of the season and a touchdown for the Red Wings. Excellent play, great poise by number 11, Vinnie Johnson, rolling out to the right. Number 84, Mario Matisic, was wide open this time, but he had to throw the ball over a defender. As we watch Johnson roll out to the right side, he spots his tight end in the flat. He loops the ball over a defensive man, right in the arms of number 84, Matty Matisic, for the touchdown. Got it right over the head of Jim Ferranti there, but Matisic has the height, 6'2", 210. What's Hoboken on the board with 3:22 to play in the 3rd quarter? The Red Wings at 6 points. Mario Matisic is 14 for 18 in points after this year. We'll try to add another one here. He's got it. So it's Pascack Hills 17, Hoboken 7. The Red Wings of Hoboken trying to come back here in the 3rd quarter. Tremendous drive, Dick, sticking totally to the ground with the exception of the touchdown pass, the last play of that drive. Good blocking both by the left and the right side of the offensive line of Hoboken. They really put that drive together, and for the first time, as we see the touchdown again, Johnson delivers to number 84 for the touchdown. First time that he's been single covered all day. They've been double teaming him all day. That time they had single man on him. He caught the pass for the touchdown. 7 points for Hoboken. Now keep in mind the high school players go 12-minute quarters, and those 12-minute quarters go by very quickly. Just 3:22 to play in the 3rd quarter. Another 12 minutes coming up after that. The time goes by quickly. Hoboken must get the ball back. I don't think we'll see an onside kick this early, but one never knows, particularly when you're in high school football. You saw a lot of wild plays in that first half, but I think we'll see a straight kickoff by Mario Matisic, Tony Durkin, and Frank Stranza. Got to get the ball back, they're thinking. The Cowboys are thinking about getting that ball in good field position. And they fall on the ball at their own 24-yard line. 1st and 10. That was John Guttermew downing the ball. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at their 24. They lead it 17-7.
Looked like they were trying a swift kick that time. The ball was recovered by number 86, John Guttermew. But the Pascack Hills team will have the ball on the 25-yard line. A long way to go for that touchdown.
Hoboken defense noted as a very difficult defense, although they allowed the 17 points in the first half. Dave Demore, John Musco, the running backs. Morgan quarterbacking. Hands off here to Tony Durkin, and Tony Durkin is nailed at the line of scrimmage by Manny Reyes, number 10.
Good support that time by the left corner, Manny Reyes, who comes up quickly on this off-tackle play and tackles number 43, Tony Durkin, for a loss in the backfield. That Hoboken team is really fired up now.
There's some tough people up front, too. 2nd and about 9.5 yards for the Cowboys. Coming to this side is number 42, John Musco. Hit over there. I see Julio Fernandez, one of the players on the stop, and he raised again. We got a couple of yards, and we'll have a 3rd and 7. Very important 3rd down conversion coming up for the Cowboys at their 28.
Very important that they don't lose their poise now and throw the ball up for grabs, because if Hoboken gets a turnover now, they could come within 3 points of tying this game.
Brian Scott is split to the far side for Pascack Hills. The give to Demore, spins off, keeping his balance beautifully comes up for the 1st down, and Moore as he gets up to his 42-yard line. Fernandez on the stop, but beautiful balance by the fullback Dave Demore.
Tremendous balance and great effort by Dave Demore this time, as we see the Hoboken man almost get him in the backfield, but he was able to escape that tackle, shed another blocker, and pick up the 1st down for Pascack Hills. A very, very important play for Pascack Hills.
Oh, that certainly was. 16-yard run for Dave Demore has been something else today. 1st and 10. Around the far side to the 45 goes Wayne Stupinski. The junior running back, Junior Milne on the stop over there. But very nice gainer on a 1st down play. 2nd and 6 for Pascack Hills at their 46.
Boy, Dick, you know, there's 4 or 5 backs that they've been using. 32, 42, Musco, Diamore, and Durkin. They're all fine backs. Very fortunate to have so many good running backs in that backfield.
Diamore has 79 yards on 16 carries. Here's the reverse coming to this side with Durkin. Durkin across the 50, inside the Hoboken 45. Brian Moore, rather, on the carry. The handoff, there was the double handoff there. Finally, Brian Morgan coming down with another nifty run.
There's that inside reverse again to Durkin, and of course the lateral is always there. Durkin this time is looking for the quarterback, number 11. At the last second, he flips out to number 11, Brian Morgan, who picks up the 1st down. Great execution, something they've done twice already today.
That was a wild play, but it got them what they wanted. The 1st and 10 at the Hoboken 43. Slanting off the tackle goes Wayne Stupinski inside the 40. They're eating up the yardage now. Hoboken scoring, trying to hold this Pascack Hills offense, but they have come to life with some nice running, a couple of razzle-dazzle plays. The ball at the 39, 2nd and 6.
Good play, inside trap that time for number 32. Wayne Stupinski picked up good yardage. It's now 2nd down, and 6 yards to go.
Quarterback Morgan with 29 yards on 3 carries. Time has run out here in the 3rd quarter. Time has run out. Pascack Hills on top of Hoboken, 17-7. We'll be right back.
That's It in Sport is a great show on New Jersey Public Television. And I should know because I had Dick Landis in my home and we did one of those half-hour specials together, and it was really a lot of fun. So make sure that you watch That's It in Sport on your favorite station.
will be my guest on That's It in Sports, December 17th at 8 o'clock and Saturday, December 22nd at 4. Here we go. The last quarter coming up now. Pascack Hills with the ball. The counter play goes to Tony Durkin. Tony gets a couple of yards trying to fight for that first down, but he'll be a couple of yards shy. Manny Reyes on the stop.
Number 10, Manny Reyes, Dick, playing an excellent game on defense. That time he tackled number 43 on the counter play inside. Picked up about 2 yards only on that carry. Now it's, again, a big decision. 3rd down and 2. At
the Hoboken 35, the 3rd down conversion. Durkin, 34 yards, 9 carries.
Number 44 up the middle.
I would think so, Tom. That's who it is. Look at him hit that middle, too. He may be shy of the first down. Very close. Put his head down and bounced right into that defensive line. A lot of red shirts. Junior Milne, Jeff Jackson. Place that ball carefully because it's close to the first down.
It is very close, Dick, because we see good penetration by the Hoboken defense. Comes across the line and really stops Diamore. Probably a little bit short of that first down, but good play by the Hoboken defense, the interior part of that defense.
Let's see if he gets it here. I think he's shot. Oh!
Made it by about an inch, Dick. Of course, they would have gone for it anyway, but it is a first down. And Pascack Hills now has a first down on the 34-yard line.
DeMoore with 81 yards on 17 carries. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys of Pascack Hills. On the move. DeMoore through that middle. What a fine runner. Inside the 30 down to about the Hoboken 27. A beautiful caner on the first down play.
Good blocking, and Dick, really watching number 44, Dave Diamore. He holds onto the ball with 2 hands. I watched him go through the line that time. He had both hands on the ball. Does not want to fumble now. They're driving. They're in the 4th quarter. About 10 and a half minutes to go. If they go in now and score, they could win this game.
2nd and 4 for the Cowboys. Sweeping that far side, number 43, Tony Durkin, fighting for the first down. Goes out of bounds over near the chain. Close to the first down. Julio Fernandez runs him out. A yard short, it appears to be. 3rd and 1 coming up.
Good run by Tony Durkin that time. Number 10, Manny Reyes, came across the line, had him in the backfield, but he was able to get away from number 10, Manny Reyes, and pick up additional yards. It's about 3rd now and maybe 2 yards to go for a first down.
Both teams came in today undefeated, 10-0. Very impressive. Somebody's going to go away a loser. Durkin, DeMoore, and Musco in the backfield. 3rd and 1. DeMoore hit at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't appear to make the first down. Anthony Mickle led the charge on that Hoboken defense, stopping DeMoore cold. In fact, he lost a yard. 4th and 2.
I guess you go to the well just so many times this time, Dick. He goes to the right side with 44, Diamore, who really has no place to run. Tackled by 24, Anthony Mickle, for a loss of 1 yard. Now it's 4th and about 2.
Junior Milne is down on the ground out there on that defense. I guess he's okay. He's kind of got shaken up on that last play. 17-7, Pascack Hills scoring 17 points in the first half. Hoboken coming back with a touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Pascack Hills now with the ball and a 4th and 2.
You know, Dick, with running the fullback up the middle, now might be the time to fake the fullback and give it to the second back and have the fullback, Dave Diamore, block ahead for the 2 yards. It might be a good play to call now.
Moore has 87 yards on 19 carries. Durkin 37 yards on 10 carries. Clock is stopped with 10:10 to play. 3 first downs on this particular drive for the Cowboys. They're fighting for the North Jersey Group 3 Section 1 title. And following this game, we'll bring you the North Jersey Group 3 Section 2 game between Phillipsburg and Rahway. They'll be meeting for the 3rd time in 3 years, each having won a state championship in previous years. Flags all over the place as the men in red jump off sides. Junior Milne and Anthony Mickle led that offsides charge.
Looked like they went to a long count that time, Dick, and picked up the first down. Offsides by Hoboken. pretty easy way to pick up that first down.
You said it. Ball now at the 21 of Hoboken. First and 10. Brian Morgan doing a nice job at quarterback today, not known for his passing, but running a very good show. Gives to who else? But number 44, DeMore. Fernandez on the stop. A good gainer on the first down play. Picked up about 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
It was a good gain for the first down play, down close to Hoboken playing the run as we watch the fullback again get the good blocking at the point of attack and fighting for 2 or 3 extra yards. A good first down play for Pascack Hills.
Cowboys on the move. 2nd down. Durkin over on the far side on a diving run inside the 10-yard line to the 9 of Hoboken, and another first down. Ortiz on the stop, but it's 1st and goal.
Dick, you're going to see an excellent piece of run here to fake to the fullback, the handoff to number 43, Durkin, who cuts in off a tackle. You'll watch him cut again across the grain and slide, actually, for 2 or 3 more yards, and now we have a first down on the 9-yard line for Pascack Hills.
9:25 to play and counting down. The Cowboys knocking on the door. Durkin with 45 yards on 11 carries. A flag is down on DeMore's carry to the 5. And we'll see what Jerry Belmonte, the referee, says about it.
What do you got?
Backing up are the Cowboys.
Penalty it has to be, I guess. So the referee from the end zone throw the flag, Dick.
Yes, sir. Holding, number 50, offense. Holding, number 50, offense.
That's holding on Jim Gravalis, the center. First and, well, the ball's back now at the 24-yard line of Hoboken.
You know, Dick, it's a really a poor penalty to get, especially when you're running a running play to have a holding penalty. You can see it a little bit on a pass, but they're running straight ahead, and they really shouldn't hold on that particular type of play.
1st and goal. Busted play. Flag is down. Not a busted play. A penalty is called against the defense. Stopping the clock at 9 minutes to go.
Dead ball foul encroachment number 80.
Oh, it's going to go against Pascack Hills.
I think it was number 80, Brian Scott.
That's who it was.
Ball for the penalty. Pascack Hills moves back even further.
A lot of banners out here today. There's one for Coach Stinson. Great. They're all good coaches, doing great jobs. There's another 1st and goal. The ball now back at the 30-yard line. Bread and butter man DeMore drops the ball. It's loose. And it is finally grabbed at the 20-yard line by Lee Lyons, giving Hoboken the ball with 8:34 to play. 1st and 10. They're deep in their own territory, but let's see what they can do.
Dick, I just mentioned about the 44 Dave DeMore holding on to the ball with 2 hands. As we watch the fullback again going into the inside, there's a good hole open. He gets good yardage, and as he's fighting for the extra yard, this time he's got 1 hand on the ball, but as he's fighting for that yardage, the ball comes loose, it rolls around, and finally it's recovered by number 20, Lee Lyons, giving the ball to Hoboken, but in really tough field position for them.
That was Anthony Mickle on that initial hit that jarred that ball loose. That drive, though, ate up 7 minutes. Hoboken with a ball. Trapped and shut off on the far side is Joe Terso. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. 8:15 to go now. Counting down. John Guttermute. Dale Creamer on the stop for Pascack Hills. The ball spotted at the 20. No gain. 1st and 10.
And you know, Dick, as you said, 8 minutes to go in this game, they're behind by 10 points. They're going to have to throw the ball up almost every play to get back into this game. 8 minutes is not a long time to score 10 points. And really, the second half has been, I would not even a stalemate. Hoboken has come out in the second half and played very well, and really have a chance now if they can get on the boards to get close to this game.
Ishmael Cotto to the near side, but Johnson's rolling to the far side and going to let it ride. And almost Lee Lyons had it and dropped it, but it was a tough pass to pull in. He did get up high, dropped the ball, unfortunately, for Hoboken. Carl Edelman, John Musco on the coverage, 2nd and 10.
Again, Vinnie Johnson is rolling out to the right side, threw the ball on the run, Dick, and delivered it about 40 yards down the field. As we watch Johnson now deliver the pass, it's right on the money. It probably should have had a little bit more zip. Number 20, Lee Lyons, goes in and actually had his hands on the ball, but a good hit in the secondary by number 22, Carl Elderman, and number 43, Tony Durkin, took the ball loose, an incompleted pass, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Lyons has dropped 3 passes here today. Not his usual style. A reverse, but it is figured all out by that defensive line. Lee Lyons ended up with a ball finally. Got a yard. Paul Corvallis was there to stop him. 4th and 8, rather, coming up a punting situation.
This play really did not fool Pascack Hills at all. It's the handoff and the reverse inside. A good play by number 50, Jim Corvallis from Pascack Hills, who stops it for no gain, or I should say a 2-yard gain. It's now 4th down.
Mario Matisic will punt to Tony Durkin, number 43. Matisic from his 15. The ball will hit at the Hoboken 47, take a roll into Pascack Hills territory, where Durkin will get a mighty fine run back down to the Hoboken 35-yard line.
Stepped out of bounds on the 45, though, Dick. He'll bring it back to the 45-yard line. Almost stepped out on his own 45, but did step out on the 45-yard line. But still, an excellent run back and a good move by number 43, Tony Durkin.
Very good run back. 35-yard punt by Matisic. Johnson for Hoboken, just 3 for 13, 81 yards. 1 for 3 here in the second half. Here are the Cowboys now with Brian Morgan at the helm at the Hoboken 45, 1st and 10. Morgan going to unload it downfield. He's got his man at the 20-yard line. Brian Scott hauls it into the 20, gets down to the Hoboken 16. Fernando Ortiz on the stop, but a mighty fine pass play from Brian Morgan to Brian Scott.
And also an excellent fake by Morgan, the quarterback, who bootlegs to the weak side. As you see him here throwing downfield, completes the pass to number 80, Brian Scott. An excellent catch, and actually very fortunate. 2 men in the same area, but the ball was picked off by number 80, Brian Scott. 1st down now for Pascack Hills.
I think Brian Morgan fooled everybody. Hasn't been throwing a ball. Broke somebody loose that time. Blaine Stupinski on the carry inside the 15 for 2-3 yards.
You know, Dick, you said he fooled him, and I think you're right, and I think he's probably crossed up the Hoboken defense all afternoon. He's not really known for his passing. They have a great running attack, 3 backs that can run, but he has passed very well, very effectively, and passed when they needed to pass. They picked up the 1st down. Again, we saw a good fake. He came out to the weak side, delivered the pass right on the money for a 1st down.
2nd and 8 for the Cowboys. Morgan is 5 for 9, 83 yards today. Scott has 3 catches for 51. Like a bowling ball, Dave DeMore inside the 10 to the 9. He's something else. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down, but 3rd and 2.
Really strong running inside. Good blocking at the point of attack, Dick. But when he gets into that secondary, he's really hard to bring down. It takes 2 or 3 men to bring him down, and he's been just very exceptional running inside today.
Reminds me of Larry Van Pelt of Princeton.
I was just going to say that.
About the same size. Well, DeMoore's hit 100 yards today. He's got his 100-yard day anyhow. Durkin now sweeping that left side with room and good acceleration. Very good speed as he zips into the end zone to give Pascack Hills 6 more points.
Great individual effort that time by Durkin. As he went around the end, he made a little juke inside, went to the outside, and gave the defensive man a little limp leg, goes into the end zone. As we watch the play again from the full house backfield, fake to the fullback, the handoff to number 43, Tony Durkin, who cuts up inside. You'll see him with a little fake to the inside, go outside, and shrugs number 26, Fernando Ortiz, goes into the end zone for the touchdown. And now Pascack Hills has taken this game just about out of reach now.
9-yard run by Durkin, his 13th touchdown of the year. Tony Durkin, scoring a touchdown, will now kick the extra point. Came into the game with 110 points on the season, running touchdowns, kicking field goals and extra points. We'll give it a try here. Puts the foot in the ball. Has good range. Very good range.
Tremendous kick. Really has a lively leg. And as you said, Dick, that extra point cleared the uprights by about 10 yards. You know, it's very funny to look at the score now, 24-7. And Pascack Hills is a fairly high-scoring team. They've averaged almost 24.8 points a game, and they're right on target again today, scoring 24 points against a very, very strong Hoboken team.
Pascack Hills scoring in the first quarter on a 1-yard run by DeMoore. Coming back in the second quarter, Durkin, a field goal, 24-yard field goal. Carl Edelman picked off a Johnson interception and ran it back 27 yards for a touchdown. The third quarter, Hoboken scored on a 10-yard pass play. Vinnie Johnson to Mario Matisic on the point after. And Pascack Hills, however, bouncing right back on the Tony Durkin run. Tony Durkin picking up his 13th touchdown. There we go. Durkin on the kickoff. Penalty has put the ball on the Hoboken 45. Taken at the 7-yard line by number 43. Ishmael Cotto running it back close to the 20.
And you know, Dick, 5 minutes to go in the game, trailing 24-7. Game is really, I would say, out of reach now. Very surprising that Pascack Hills was able to score 24 points against Hoboken. Very surprised that Hoboken wasn't able to get across that goal line. They have an explosive passing attack, but the Pascack Hills defense has been superb today.
5:14 to play. Vinnie Johnson is under the rush. Trying to get loose over there. Finally grabbed by number 50, Jim Gravalis, the senior defensive end. Throws him out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Johnson a little disgusted there, and really, Dick, looking downfield, he had 3 receivers down, and they all were covered very well. He had no chance to deliver a pass, decided to run, and as you said, he picked up good yardage, but now they need a long gain, and they need a touchdown to make this game a little bit closer.
The defense, there's number 50, Gravalis, and his brother Paul Gravalis, Kermit Hoffman, John Guttermute, Stupinski, Ferranti, Edelman. There's the 2nd and 5. Johnson swinging the pass out over the 40-yard line, and Mario Matisic way out of reach.
Good coverage again by the secondary, and also the linebacker dropping back to help out on a double coverage that time. The pass was delivered too far, but really it was great coverage, and it would have been almost impossible to complete that pass.
3rd and 5 for Hoboken. Vinnie Johnson, although this team is down 24-7, is one of the better quarterbacks in the state of New Jersey this year. There you're looking at the fine Pascack Hills coach.
He's done a tremendous job today, Dick.
Vinnie Johnson is a senior, and I'm sure he'll go on to make some college coach very happy. Going to rifle it out here. Oh, there's no excuse for that. Mario Matisic, I think, heard footsteps. Had the ball. Mike Derrico came up and hit him. Dropped the ball, trying to look at the defensive man before he caught the ball.
That's exactly right, Dick. He's trying to run with the ball before he caught it. And, you know, Vinnie Johnson has thrown a couple interceptions, has been a little bit long on some of his passes, but he hasn't had too much help. They've dropped a lot of passes today. 2 or 3 players on that Hoboken team have dropped passes right in their hands, and it really has helped to keep Hoboken off the scoreboard other than that one time.
Matisic will be punting to Tony Durkin, number 43, with 4:54 to play in this game. Matisic hangs it very high, the fair catch at his own 44-yard line. Tony Durkin, 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. The flag is down on the field, back downfield inside the 20. So everybody will be coming back, I guess. We'll see what it is. Is it against...
I believe it's against Hoboken. Yeah. They probably will decline it. Pretty good field position. 4:48 to go.
No procedure against Hoboken. 6 men on the line of scrimmage. Refused.
Well, that'll do it. 31-yard punt by Matisic. Well, it's about over. 24-7. Pascack Hills on top. 4:48 to play.
And with that great running attack of Pascack Hills, they could run off just about the entire 4:48 and take the ball down, and this game could end 24-7.
Coach Bill Lally, 24-5-1 in his third season at Pascack Hills, a graduate of Montclair State. Nailed cold at the 42-yard line. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
Good play, Dick, by number 81, Junior Milne, who came across the line, one of the co-captains on this Hoboken defense, made the tackle for no gain.
There's Milne, 81. What a heck of a year he's had. 3 block punts, 8 sacks, 47 tackles, 2 safeties. Quite a ball player. Played a good game today. 2nd and 10. Ball carried up across the 45. Time running out here. 3:50 and counting down. A lot of new people coming into the ball game now. Still quarterbacking is Brian Morgan. Now we have a new quarterback in there, and we don't have a number on him. So we'll try to find out who he is. Number 15. Number 15 is the quarterback. We know that the carry by Frank Stranza. We know the backup quarterback is John Musco, 42, who's been playing in the backfield. We have number 15 in there now, and we don't have him on the roster. A first down for the Cowboys as they add insult to injury. The ball spotted at the Hoboken 43-yard line, 1st and 10. We have another quarterback in there, number 14. We don't have him on the roster either. This sometimes happens in high school football. We don't want to make excuses, but so many times they change roster numbers, which makes it embarrassing for people who do television games. So
that was a little counter that time, Dick. Number 23 carried the ball, and another one of the backs that we don't have on the roster.
2nd and 11. A lot of new shirts in there now. Half of them are not on the roster, so if you're watching your son play and you're screaming at home that that's my kid, we apologize to you because we don't have him on the roster. To the 40-yard line goes Chris DeMore, brother of Dave DeMore. 2nd and 8. And they're running a lot of new people in and out now on that Pascack Hills team.
Giving everybody a chance to play at this great stadium. It's quite a thrill for a high school player to come in and play. Who knows, maybe 5 years from now he'll be playing here for the Giants or playing against them.
3rd and 7 for the mystery quarterback. Hands off to number 30. That's Vinny Musco. And he gets a nice run out of it. Very close to the first down. Not quite, however. 4th and 2. Well, Pascack Hills will end the season 11-0 with a state championship. They lost in the finals last year, but they'll pick up a victory this year. Hoboken will end the season 10-1.
And Dick, their first undefeated and untied season in the history of the school. Quite an accomplishment.
Certainly is. Here's a 4th and 2. Durkin is back to punt at the 50-yard line to lead Lions number 20. Somehow or other, I feel they're not going to punt, but they are, by golly. It's a low liner hitting at the 15-yard line for the coffin corner. It hits the marker. It hit the orange marker down there.
Touchback.
Touchback it is. Comes out to the 20. Almost went out at the 1-inch line. That was some 35-yard punt by Durkin. That was something else.
Good effort, and really, as you said, Dick, an inch or two the other way, and they would have had Hoboken on the 1-yard line. Here it is, the low kick. You see the ball bounce around. It looks like it may go out before it goes into the end zone, but it hits the marker, which is in the end zone, as we see it right here. Hit the marker. Touchback out to the 20-yard line for Hoboken.
1st and 10. Vinny Johnson, number 11, has had a frustrating day. Quarterback. He's tried to do his best. He's still a fine athlete. You want to keep that name in mind. Here's a screen. A screen to Lee Lyons. Lee gets the first down. Comes up across the 35 to his own 36-yard line. Hoboken's still trying to fight back with 1:12 to play. Not rolling over and playing dead for sure.
No, that was a good screen set up, too, and a good delivery by Vinnie Johnson to number 26 that time, the running back. I'm sorry, number 20, Lee Lyons, made a good effort at first down.
Johnson straight back under the gun. Blocked. It's blocked by number 86, John Guttermute. The big end, 6'1", 190, comes in and blocks that one.
Great pressure. Again, they had the screen set up this time to the left side as we watch Vinnie Johnson go back into the pocket. Really no chance even to deliver this ball. Number 86, John Guttermute in there, and number 70, Jim Depew, along with 63, Paul Corvallis, all in on Vinnie Johnson. The ball was batted down, incompleted pass.
Vinnie's 4 for 17, 97 yards today. Under a minute to play in this game. 24-7. Pascack Hills has led all the way today. 2 undefeated teams when they came in here. Oh, Johnson drops the ball as he's sacked. Teammates jump on it. But he is sacked back at the 30 by Kermit Hoffman, who's played another whale of a game at defensive tackle today. Recovered by Ashok Beach.
Again, great pressure by the defensive line of Pascack Hills. They're playing pass all the way, no doubt about it. Good pressure. Johnson, no place to throw the ball. Gets hit, drops the ball, and the recovery made by Hoboken.
24 seconds and counting down as Johnson unloads the bomb intended for Lee Lyons. Way out of reach. I want to thank a lot of people on the first game, and they'll be working the second game with us. Our spotter, Dave Kleinrock, our statistician, Ira Pillar, assisted today by Rich Landis and Butch Covell, keeping everybody busy. Our director, the fearless Frank Belmont. Our producer, David Getz. Our production assistant is Laurel Spira. Our slow-mo director is Calvin Izzard. And all the crew, technicians, cameramen, good job, but we can't go home after this one. We've got to stay for one more. We have the Rawway Phillipsburg game coming your way. Stay with us. We have some interesting features between games, and then another whale of a game. Here's Johnson. He's going to put it up. He can throw the ball. Nice reception out there by number 84, Mario Matisic. So Mario dropped one before. He came up with a mighty nice reception there at the Pascack Hills 39-yard line. 13 seconds left to play.
Excellent catch this time as Johnson goes back again with some pressure. This time he steps up into the pocket, delivers the ball right on target to number 84, Mario Matisic, who makes the catch between two defenders. A good reception and a first down for Hawthorne, but only 13 seconds left to go in this game.
Well, unfortunately, that pass play came a little too late. But I like the way Hoboken is hanging in there. They haven't quit. They're not running the clock out. They're going for points regardless. Can't win the game, but they're going to play it right down to the end. Some of the fans here, good crowd for the game today. Championship football all over the state of New Jersey today. Staged by the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association. Soccer championships a week or so ago. Football today, and then right into a good basketball season here in the Garden State. 1st and 10. Vinnie Johnson, he's gone for points. He's going to get blindsided if he doesn't unload. Runs the ball, finally hauled down by number 75, Kermit Hoffman, as time is stopped. 5 seconds to go.
Good move by Johnson that time. Everyone covered. He ran the ball as far as he could go, and then he stepped out of bounds, and there's 5 seconds now. Time for one more play.
At the 34, 2nd and 4. Time for one more play. No doubt Mr. Johnson will be trying to vindicate himself by putting it up, throwing a bomb. There's a defense deserves a lot of credit today. 75, Kermit Hoffman. 45, Chris Demore is in there. That's a tough defense. Johnson, his last play of the game, into the end zone. And did he grab it?
Touchdown.
Touchdown to Lee Lyons. The ball was deflected in and out of the hands of the defense. Lee Lyons kept his concentration and comes up with the last play of the game, a touchdown for Hoboken. Lee Lyons with his 3rd touchdown of the year.
Tremendous pass that time by Johnson. Dick, that ball was thrown about 45 yards in the air, and as you said, one of the defensive men for Pascack Hills tipped the ball but a good concentration by number 20, Lee Lyons, caught the pass for the touchdown, and we'll have the try for extra point.
I should say that was Lee Lyons' 7th touchdown of the year. He had 3 touchdowns alone in the last game of the year against Memorial of West New York, New Jersey. I think, that's impressive. You're down 24-7. By golly, you got 5 seconds on the clock. You come up with a TD.
And I see the coach, Ed Stinson, out there now. Maybe they'll go for 2 points. They really have conceded victory, but they're going to play this game right down to the last second. As we watch Johnson again go back and deliver a good pass about 45 yards downfield. One of the Pascack defensive people tips the ball.
Trying to see, it looks like
right into the hands of number 20, Lee Lyons, for the touchdown, and actually it was number 14 who deflected the pass. That was the quarterback that we do not have on the roster.
The mystery quarterback also deflected the pass. But
it was caught for the touchdown. A great effort by Johnson, and also a great catch by number 20, Lee Lyons, for the score, 24-13. And it looks like Hoboken will try for the extra point.
Time is out. The game is over, but they will still get the point after try. And kicking it will be Mario Matisic. And Mario Matisic gets it. The game has ended, and Pascack Hills has defeated Hoboken 24-14 for the North Jersey Group 3 Section 1 state title. Pascack Hills ends the season 11-0. Mighty, mighty fine season